Facioscapulohumeral Muscular Dystrophy is a complex and descriptive name for a muscular dystrophy, meaning muscle weakness. The name describes the areas that are most severely affected and first affected in the condition. So facial muscles, scapular muscles or muscles that connect to the scapula, and humeral, or the biceps muscle that move the arms. These are the muscles that are first noted by patients as becoming weak or hard to move. FSH is an unusual genetic condition that we understand the genetic changes that cause it, but we don't understand how those genetic changes result in muscular weakness.
The somewhat random nature of these mutations means that there is no particular group of people or ethnic group or racial group that has a tendency to develop FSH or other types of muscular dystrophy. It can really affect anyone at any time.
Currently, there is no cure for FSH.
Well, the research that's now ongoing with FSH is really focused in two general areas. One is to develop a better understanding of the fundamental problems within muscle cells that are leading to the symptoms of FSH. The other types of research are exploring methods to deliver new drugs and therapies to the muscle cells to try to treat those problems that occur within the muscle cells. In terms of the long-term prospect, I think we are definitely on our way to finding a cure for FSH, but it's still going to require a number of years to develop the technologies.
In order to get money to do research, the researcher has to write grants and submit them to NIH to get funded, but NIH is responsible for distributing the taxpayer dollars and takes its fiduciary responsibility very carefully and really doesn't fund research unless there's a substantial amount of work already done, almost like a company going public that has a product that they can sell and people know that they can invest in it. But then there's the problem of how do you get from the startup to the developed company that has a recognizable product to distribute. And that's where groups like the Friends of FSH become very critical, because they can step in and take researchers who might have very good ideas but haven't been able to develop the experimental basis to convince the world that they're on the right track. And so the Friends of FSH can support projects from the very beginning to the point where they can be developed and then be competitive for funding in applications to NIH that are competing with other mature products.
We're very excited about the research and how it's progressing. We are willing to put in the time and all the extra effort it takes to get the research accomplished, but it's critical that people help us and donate money to the cause. And this will go directly to doing research, understanding the disease, and developing therapies for the disease.